Good morning, Opelika High, and welcome back to another episode of The Kennel. I'm Alexandria Torbert.
Hey. And I'm Ashley Pitts. We have a great show for you all today.
Wow, Ellis, you look much better than normal.
That's because I'm not Ellis. The only way to make Ellis not look like Ellis is when he doesn't exist.
Before we head on to spurts, we first have a package about the nursing program here at OHS.
Opelika boasts numerous career tech courses that help prepare students for a successful future, and students at OHS can enter into a career in nursing, which is one of the most sought-after jobs in the area. We talked to Ms. Casey Wilson to find out more about the nursing program here.
Nursing is a very high demand field right now. My students are hired immediately after they graduate high school and pretty much have a job waiting on them in the nursing field, so it's a great start. The class entails for this program a mixture of coursework and lab skills. So they'll practice on the mannequins first and complete coursework. Then we also go into the healthcare facilities where we actually take care of patients.
Students in nursing get the opportunity to learn skills that can make them employable. Senior Channing Torbert feels that all students benefit from the program.
Well, I'm certified in CPR right now, and I know how to use an AED. I know where those are located in school, so I feel like that can help me a lot in everyday life. I think people should get into the nursing program at Opelika because it teaches you a lot about healthcare and then about your daily life, and it makes you a better person, and I think everybody could benefit from it.
Again, if you're interested in the nursing program at OHS, make sure to take Foundations of Health first. After that, talk to your counselor about starting classes next year. For The Kennel, I'm Janie Vega.
This week, we are switching up sports with Camille Slaughter taking the reins. Here are your Opelika sports scores and updates.
What's up, Bulldogs? I'm Camille Slaughter. Now, you may recognize me from what's happening, but I need to pick up a side job doing sports to help me pay for some of my senior fees. This week, the Opelika cross-country team competed in the Fort Gilmer Grind in Phoenix City this past Saturday. The boys had a strong weekend, taking third place. Michael Hart led the dogs with a top 10 finish. The Lady Dogs showed out, getting the win at the meet. Paula Torres Morales and Mary Evans had top 10 finishes, with Brecken Gould winning the race. We also want to shout out the freshman ladies for winning 2 weeks ago. We mistakenly left that out.
Oh, we're not good at jobs.
The Distance Dogs' next meet is the Opelika Invite, which will be held on September 25th. Go out and support our Distance Dogs. The female flaggy dog season is coming to the fields very soon. Our lovely Ashley interviewed 2 of their players to learn more about the season.
This year, the Alabama High School Athletic Association has added girls flag football to the list of sports available for student athletes. Opelika High School has their very own team, and I caught up with Flaggy Dogs Morgan Watts and Caitlin Spoon to see how the new team is looking and how their season will be. How does it feel to be a part of Opelika High's first girls flag football team?
I think it feels pretty great. You know, we're going down in history, first flag football team ever.
I think it's really cool that our team gets to represent ourselves in a new sport towards other schools. I think it's really neat.
What's your favorite thing about being a part of the team?
I just like building new relationships with new people because it's a bunch of different sports coming together, like soccer, track, basketball, and I just feel like that's cool to just come together into a different sport.
Yeah, adding on to that, our chemistry seems really great, even though we all come from different sports, and I really like how that shows on the field and how we all get along.
With both of y'all being a part of the soccer team, how do you think soccer helps you with playing flag football?
I just think field awareness, and we're used to playing on the grass like this, and we use the same kind of cleats, so it's basically the same thing. It's just without your feet, but in your hands.
I think we have the endurance. It really helps that we're out there on the field a lot, playing and running it. So when we're out here, it's not, we're not out of breath as much. It's just we're prepared.
What has been the toughest thing about practice?
Toughest thing, honestly, is the heat.
I agree with that. Spring is a different type of heat. It's more humid.
First home game, October 5th against Lochapoka.
Come see us.
God bless and go Dogs.
Thanks, Ashley. Their first game will be September 20th at Lochapoka High. Good luck on your season, ladies. Speaking of our Lady Dogs, the Lady Volleyball team is now 1-0 in region play. The ladies took to the court on Wednesday to bump, set, and spike it on Russell County. I am retroactively wishing them good luck from the future, even though we recorded this in the past.
What?
On Monday night, the freshman Dogs came to Bulldog Stadium and were met with a stout defense that held them scoreless. The Bulldog offense put up 28 points on the Rams, with Kajaden Holloway scoring 2 touchdowns and Drew Gagliano and Brody Jones adding a touchdown apiece. The Dogs are now 2-0 and will host the Eufaula Tigers next Monday at 5:30. The Bulldogs JV team also took on Valley Monday night after the freshman game. They dominated the Rams 35-0. The Varsity Dogs are now 2-0 in the region after defeating Eufaula this past Friday night 21-0. The defense shut out the Tigers from down south and forced 8 turnovers.
What?
On offense, Javante Connor made an incredible over-the-shoulder touchdown catch on 3rd and 19 to open up the scoring. The Dogs play tonight at Crampton Bowl against the Carver Wolverines. So take the short trip down I-85 to cheer on our Dogs.
Good Dogs.
Well, that is all the sports updates I have for you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your week. God bless and go Dogs.
Thanks, Camille. Hey, Alexandria,
What's up?
I have a joke for you today.
Do you now? Okay, let me hear it.
So, if laughter is the best cure for COVID, then your face must be saving the world.
Well, Ashley, I would give you a nasty look for that, but you already have one. So instead, I'm going to send it over to Jenny and Leah with what's happening.
Good morning, OHS.
And welcome back to What's Happening.
I'm Leah Bethay.
And I'm Jenny Vega.
Seniors, Monday, September 20th is the last day to make up your senior portraits. And also that day is fall picture makeups for students in grades 9 through 11.
So Leah, I've been practicing my singing. Would you like to hear?
Actually, I would love not to, but you could share your beautiful singing voice to the new gospel choir.
Leah, if you're jealous of my beautiful angelic singing voice, just say that. But I would love to know more about it.
Hi, I'm Leah Bethay with
Jay Ligon.
to tell us about gospel choir. Now, Jay, I heard that you were one of the starters of gospel choir.
Yes, that is true. I love the genre of gospel, and I figured other people would like it. And I also wanted to do it a couple years back, but this being my last year, I wanted to leave it behind.
What do y'all do in gospel choir?
We sing a variety of gospel songs. It's not forced or mandatory. We just felt like we sing whatever comes to our heart.
Now, how can people join?
You could join off of Google Classroom, or you can come see the choir directors, Mr. Jones and Mr. Comer.
Do y'all have any meetings when y'all meet?
Yes, every Tuesday from 3:25 to 5 o'clock.
Thank you. I'm Leah Bethay with the Kennel. If interested, join the Google Classroom with the code X3IIVBN with all lowercase letters. If you have any questions about the gospel choir, see Mr. Comer or Mr. Jones in the choir room for more information.
Leah, I also wrote you a poem. Here it goes. Roses are red, violets are blue. The beauty of a rose doesn't compare to you. I wrote it for the Poetry Society. We meet this afternoon at 3:30 in room 121.
Oh, that was so sweet. Speaking of sweet, do you prefer sweet or salty foods?
Salty.
Then I have the perfect joke for you. What do French fries do when they meet?
What?
They catch up.
Girl. Speaking of French, World Language Club will hold its very first meeting today from 3:45 to 4:15 in the cafe. See Miss Starks or Mr. Flowers for more information.
You know what's also in the cafe? Lunch. For lunch today is spaghetti, roll, cookie, fruit, or salad.
Tomorrow's lunch is pepperoni pizza, lima beans, fruit, or salad.
Monday's Monday's lunch is chicken sandwich, chips, fruit, or salad. Also on the main street during all lunch waves today, representatives from Webster Fulfillment will be there to discuss all job opportunities. If you are looking for a job, make sure to take some time and stop by and talk with them.
Well, that's all we have for What's Happening. I'm Jenny Vega.
And I'm Leah Bethay.
Have a good day, OHS.
Whoa, I've never felt so informed.
Is that sarcasm?
No.
Whatever. Let's see what else is on the lineup.
It looks like weekly favorites is all we have left.
I think you're right. Let's see what history facts Shirley has for us this week.
Shirley's history facts. What's this fact of the week gonna be?
There we go. This week in history, the Star Spangled Banner is written by Francis Scott Key on September 14th, 1814. Key pens a poem which is later set to music and in 1931 becomes America's national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. The poem, originally titled The Defense of Fort McHenry, was written after Key witnessed the Maryland fort being bombarded by the British during the War of 1812. Key was inspired by the sight of a lone U.S. flag still flying over Fort McHenry at daybreak, as reflected in the now famous words of the Star Spangled Banner. And the rocket's red glare and the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Shirley's history facts. History facts.
Hi, I'm Jada Thomas, and welcome to the second installment of Movie Manic. I've gotten some feedback about the first episode, and I want to thank you all for it. The support has been nothing but loving and helpful. For our next movie, though, we will be talking about a short film called If Anything Happens, I Love You. The movie is directed by Will McCormick and Michael Grover. Please be warned that there are implications of gun violence, which makes this film absolutely heart-wrenching and a lot more serious than last week's film. However, in this day and age, I feel like this film is very important to talk about. It tells the story of grieving parents after a tragic incident that took the life of their daughters. Family problems can be really tough. Some teens feels as if their parents don't really care, and that's understandable. In reality, most of us cannot understand how much our parents love us, and this film demonstrates that. If Anything Happens, I Love You is available on Netflix, and it could possibly bring tears to your eyes. I highly recommend this film if you need a reminder of how much your parents truly do care about you. Cry, vent, do whatever you need to after watching this film. Remember, your feelings are valid and more than important. Remember, if you are dealing with difficult emotions, you do not have to go through this alone. Please go to a trusted friend or adult. Also, Opelika High School has amazing counselors who are here to help you get through whatever you need to. Once again, I'm Jada Thomas, and this has been Movie Manic.
Betty Ong, a flight attendant on Flight 11, was the first person to alert authorities about the hijacking of her plane. Doug Brown, an employee of Morgan Stanley on the 70th floor of the second tower, carried a man who was wounded down 60 flights of stairs. The passenger and crew of Flight 93 stopped their hijackers from reaching their third target.
Thanks, y'all. Now I feel educated and entertained.
That better not be sarcasm.
Once again, no, of course not.
Well, anyway, I guess that's everything for this week.
What a fun time.
That's enough from you, Ashley.
Okay.
Have a great day, OHS.
And go Dogs.
Kick up the shoes.